December 17th, 1993. Magic the Gathering gets its first official expansion set with Arabian Nights, giving players a glimpse into the unforgettable stories of 1001 Tales of the Arabian Nights. Players could now unleash the power of famous characters such as Aladdin, Ali Baba, and Abu Jafar. Players could continue to experience the rich worlds with cards such as City of Brass, Bazaar of Baghdad, and Library of Alexandria. As the game moved into new worlds and unlimited potential, only two of the most powerful...
You thought this would be a serious dive into Magic's insane backlog of iconic sets, alongside two professional players? This isn't anything close, but if you want to watch two clowns who started the game after the borders changed from this to this, then look no further. Join us as we open packs from each set, moving in chronological order, expanding our ever-growing collection and, of course, trying to one-up each other each episode. We aren't the power gamers racking up wins at your local game store. We're just a couple of filthy casuals, and this is our progression series. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody in between. My name's Kurin.
My name's Colin.
And we are Filthy Casuals, where we accidentally draw a card on turn 1 every time. Colin, we just finished episode 2. Alpha and Beta are behind us. We no longer have Power 9 to open, at least not that I'm aware of.
I mean, I still have my Wheel of Fortune. I still have my last crack.
That is true. I am very worried about that. We're going into our first expansion set with Arabian Nights, and we're gathering steam on our channel. We got 28 subscribers, I think, last time we checked.
Yeah.
And we're getting a good amount of views, so thank you to everybody watching. We really appreciate the support. And as I said in the episode 1, if you want to share this with your friends or Magic group community, we would very much appreciate it. It spreads the word. We got a couple, Colin. We got a few observant
Oh yeah.
is not
Some
a
people
word.
are catching our mistakes.
Yeah, it turns out as filthy casuals, we tend to make mistakes playing Magic. Not a lot, mind you. I think I'm pretty good at the rules at least. If it was two Collins playing the game, it would be cool. We would have people playing Ancestral Recall and having both players draw 4 cards.
Oh
so,
yeah. It would be, we wouldn't be playing Magic anymore.
It would be
We'd probably
just
be playing like Uno or something. I don't know.
But we have a few commenters who have pointed out a few things. Nicholas Kerensky, who's commented on a couple of our videos, pointed out that our damage calculation on episode 1 was off at one point. A War Mammoth got blocked by one of your Samite healers, Colin, and none of that damage should have gone over. The trample damage shouldn't have gone over to the bodyguard because it specifically mentions untapped. And then Daniel Millen writes in and tells us that there is apparently a difference between mono artifacts and poly artifacts on the card, with the mono artifacts being the ones that tap, like Icy Manipulator, and poly artifacts having abilities that don't require you to tap. So that'll be something to keep our eyes out for the future. Yeah, if you guys keep commenting on our videos and pointing out where we make mistakes, then we can maybe touch on a few of them. But thank you to everybody who subscribed and for all the likes and the comments. I guess, Colin, I'll see you on the other side of your Wheel of Fortune. I'm a little terrified.
We'll see what we can get. We'll see if we can further increase our Mox Jet lead.
Mox Jet lead. I am in the Mox Jet lead.
Are you? I have the 3 Sapphires now. Or, oh.
You Mox Sapphires, not Mox Jet.
Yeah, that was my bad. I meant Sapphires. Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of Fortune.
All right. So, Kurin kicked my butt last game. You know nothing about it. Some people might say we put up a good fight. I would say not so much. So I get to spin the Wheel of Fortune, and for those of you who might not have watched the last episode, whoever loses in the previous round gets to spin the Wheel of Fortune to try to kind of balance the power level a bit. Now, fortunate for me, I'm actually getting to spin on the alpha or the beta set, which still has the power 9 cards in it. So hopefully we'll get something good. Obviously rares are ideal. Also uncommons are really good. I think that's what Kurin got last time. And then there's also the pack opening, which, who knows, 3 Black Lotuses. Potential. Let's click this wheel and give it a few spins and see what we get. Spin, spin, spin. Okay, well, I mean, good news is I don't always make the best decisions, so I have no agency in what is about to happen. Alright, so we got the 3 packs. Hopefully there's something juicy. Like, there's a high potential, obviously, but, like, you know, chances are getting a rare would have been a little more solid. Okay. Sandlight Healers, you love to see them, and Hill Giants. More Lightning Bolts as well. Okay, okay. Righteousness. That is an uncommon now, as I now know. Okay, so overall, nothing too crazy. Control Magic's nice. I think I have a couple of those now. Yeah, nothing nuts. I mean, I feel like we just have a million Sandlight Healers now. I do appreciate the Sunglasses of Urza as, like, style points, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens with Uberg's wheel.
Colin, welcome back to
I'm back.
from the wheel of probably getting my butt pushed in. Today we're looking at Arabian Nights, a modest little set of only 78 cards. And Arabian Nights came out December 1993, so kind of impressed they put out a new set so quickly. Especially since beta and unlimited like were rapid fire after alpha. But Arabian Nights was going to be, from my limited research of the set, we are filthy casuals after all, we can't do too much homework. From my limited homework of the set, this was supposed to be a expansion, like not necessarily in the sense we'd expect it today with MTG, where a set comes out and it gets integrated in the card pool. But this was supposed to be a standalone expansion, supposedly where you would play these cards separately from the older cards. And they were even going to do different card backs with like a pink Arabian Nights kind of look to them, which obviously wouldn't work if you're trying to play them with the older cards. So it's a good thing
I was gonna say.
and they didn't have sleeves really back then, so it's good that they decided to go the direction they did. So looking at this list here of Arabian Night cards, I guess this is a set I'm very unfamiliar with, and I'm guessing Colin is even less familiar with it.
I have no clue what I'm getting myself into.
So Arabian Nights was one of 2 sets, I believe, with 3 Kingdoms coming up later, that kind of was a real world set where they had people from our world or people from our mythologies like directly. Whereas these days, Kaldheim comes out and it's based on Norse mythology, but all the characters are different and it's all magic flavored. This literally, as you can see, has Aladdin. So they had to later integrate, I believe, the plane that this takes place on into the actual lore of the game. We got cards like Ali from Cairo. Gotta love Ali from Cairo. Prince Ali, glorious he, all the way from Cairo.
Yep,
that happened. Drop of Honey is a really expensive card these days. These cards are starting to go onto the reserve list, which is a list of cards that basically Wizards of the Coast have said they're never going to reprint again. And the cards on the reserve lists grow and grow. And whenever a card gets placed on the reserve list, the price goes crazy because they're never going to print it again. Got Island of Wak Wak, which is just fun to say. And then we got another. This is a card I mentioned in episode 1, Jihad, which is, for obvious reasons, Wizards of the Coast have separated themselves from, like Crusade. But yeah, this is the set that it appears. Shahrazad is a really unique card. It basically makes you play another game of Magic.
Wait,
like
what?
A sub-game of Magic, yeah. So I don't think we're going to be able to play with this one due to us playing online. But we got Abu Jafar, Ali Baba. These are cards, names that obviously probably come from all the Thousand Tales from the Arabian Nights. So many people are familiar with them, even if they're not familiar with Magic. City of Brass is a really iconic card. Yeah, it's a card that sees play in tons of... I have it on a bunch of commander decks. Library of Alexandria is a card that has recently seen a huge price spikes too. It was only an uncommon in Arabian Nights, but this card now goes for over 1,000 Canadian dollars, which is just insane. So for those familiar with Amonkhet, which is a more recent set, which brought in a bunch of desert cards. This was the official first desert, was in Arabian Nights. I don't think it had the desert type, but that was errated in, so now it is technically a desert. We go to the bottom, and I believe, yeah, that's it. That's all. It's all in Arabian Nights. 76 cards, not a lot, but that's good for me and Colin because we don't have to think as much about our card pool.
Yeah, trying to remember all the cards.
Exactly. So yeah, we'll go spin Wooberg's wheel to see what color we're gonna have to play today. Colin, I'm gonna nail you to that blue cross of yours because
Oh no.
I know those lovely sapphires are too difficult to say no to. We'll see everyone on the other side with our Wooberg's wheel.
All right, Wooberg's wheel. See what we get last time. Or Wooberg's wheel, for those who didn't catch it in the last episode, is a wheel we spin every time we're about to play, just to kind of like break up the colors we're playing, because whatever color appears on the wheel, we have to play as like a major part of our deck. So I guess here it goes, and we'll see what we're going to be playing for Arabian Nights. Give it a few lucky spins and see what happens. Juice that wheel. Okay. Ooh. Okay. We got red. I'm okay with getting red. We still have a lot of good stuff from Alpha and Beta, all those lightning bolts. I think in my brief looking at the Arabian Nights cards, there are some pretty good red ones. But yeah, I guess we'll have to just see what we open up and then go from there.
All right, everybody, we're back at Wooberg's wheel, and I am going to spin to see which color I'm going to have to play. Now, to be honest, I'm pretty happy in black. We got our Demonic Tutors, we got our Mox Jet. Our strategy from the last episode worked really well, so if we roll blue or black, I'm pretty happy to just kind of continue in that path unless we get some really solid cards from Arabian Nights. Let's find out what we have to play today. Give it a good couple spins. Come on, give us what we desire. Red, eh? Well, I think we're probably playing black unless anything changes. So red-black, also known as Rakdos. That could be fun. Let's go open some packs.
All right. So we have the cards all set up and ready to go. We have 18 packs of Arabian Nights. Let's just hop right into it and see if my red-blue prediction is true or not. Metamorphosis actually seems like pretty freaking good, especially like if you just want to ramp up into something big and gross.
I deleted my packs. No. No. No.
Oh my god, giant tortoise. Build giant tortoise. It's a match made in freaking heaven. Oh my god, this is the card that makes you play another freaking game of Magic, of course. Of course.
All right, we're gonna sort by rarity because they're a little bit weird in these packs. And our rare is Ebony Horse. Interesting, it's a weird card. I don't know if it's playable. Otherwise, we got a Library of Alexandria, which is probably a card I missed when I first saw the pack. I don't know if this is good in this early stage of Magic. I know Library of Alexandria is considered a pretty powerful card, but are we gonna have 7 cards in hand? I mean, it is a land slot. We can't complain.
6 mana prevent a land from being destroyed. Oof. Dude, Ooblet seems pretty freaking good. I feel like I've been sleeping on black too the past few rounds, so that is another possibility.
All right, pack number 2. Ooh, there it is. And City of Brass was an uncommon back in the day. Gives us 1 of any color we want for 1 damage. That's really nice.
Oh my god, more pyramids. It just seems like a ridiculous card. I don't know. Another Ooblet. 2. It's not bad, not bad. We'll take it.
We got one of the Stone Throwing Devils, which is a 1 mana, 1/1 black card with first strike. Another Unstable Mutation could be a really good push for an aggressive deck. We got that Desert, and then a Curd Ape, which cares about having forests in play. So if we did want to do that red and green strategy, that's not a bad pickup.
God, another one of these. Oh my god.
All right, pack number 4, I believe. We've got another Stone Throwing Devils. It's hard not to point it out when it has this giant black card in front of it.
What? It's like a 2 mana I hate this set card. That's freaking ridiculous. Oh my god, another Oubliette. There's potential, there's potential. I'd not locked into blue, even though having a nice blue game with all those Mox Sapphires would be nice.
Just can't stop getting those Stone Throwing Devils. Go sort by rarity. We got City in a Bottle. So this card's very unique. It's a 2 mana continuous artifact, which basically just means it sticks around the field. All cards from Arabian Nights must be discarded from play, so destroyed. That's a really interesting sideboard card, because if Colin decides to play a lot of the cards from this set, I could have this in my sideboard and really screw him over if I decide to kind of pull back and stick to my alpha and beta cards.
Another oubliette. What the heck? I have so many. Holy. Another oubliette. What the heck? Okay, I'm gonna have to count them at the end. This is getting kind of ridiculous.
Alright, next one we got is another Library of Alexandria. Interesting. Okay. Alright, we're reaching about the halfway mark. There is an Aladdin's Lamp. I don't know if this card's any good. It is 10 mana. That said, later on when we are able to maybe cheat an artifact somehow, maybe it could be a good pill.
More Curd Apes. Apes are great. Maybe I do need to go back to those Alpha Ape days, but with apes. I'd at least have to put one Hill Giant in though. I can't do it. Can't do it otherwise.
Next pack, another City in the Bottle. Okay, so if these could really go into our sideboard and screw Colin over if he's playing a lot of Arabian Nights. We also got Diamond Valley. So basically tap it, destroy a creature, and gain life equal to its toughness. Very interesting.
Oh man, I really want to go black now. Okay, let's counter oubliettes. Oubliettes. 1 oubliette. 2 oubliette. 3 oubliette. 4 oubliette. 5 oubliette. 6 oubliette. Right. We have 6 cards. Can't even play 2 of them. I mean, they're not bad, at least.
Alright. Ooh. Bazaar of Baghdad. I'm pretty sure that's a good card. Another Diamond Valley, too. And a million Stone Throwing Devils. Rook Eggs. I think we're getting close to the max on that. Alright, we're reaching the end, and this is our last pack. We got another one of those 3 6s, and we got a Serendib Djinn. I feel like this card is pretty iconic. The name sounds familiar.
I mean, Guardian Beast seems pretty good on 1 mana, 2/4. It honestly looks like he has 4 arms and 1 leg, which makes it even funnier. I think that's the world I want to exist in. I have to take it to the drawing board and see what's what, I think.
And with that, that's all our Arabian Night packs. I am very unsure of where to go with these. I think we got some good red cards, so that's good. But I don't know if we should go into green, blue, or black. I don't think we're going into white, but black is so hard to not go into. We're gonna have to go to the deck building and see what we can find out. We'll see you on the other side.
Alright, so we decided to ditch blue, which honestly might not be the best idea because we have some really amazing blue cards, but I was really feeling the black-red, mainly just because it seems a lot more aggressive than, you know, the alpha beta set, because we have like cards like Raiders, which is like 1 mana 2/3s, which seems insane given what we've seen so far. I mean, the pitfall of course is I take damage if they're not attacking, but you know, I feel like I'm going to be swinging out based off of the creatures in my deck. I also have other high damage, like per mana cost cards, such as the Shazam Djinn. I'm just gonna call him Shazam. So I have 2 Shazams. The downside is I'll take a damage during my upkeep, but if I'm swinging out for 5/5, like it's gonna put enough pressure on Kurin to hopefully force him to do something about it at the very least, or at least get some good damage in. Of course, repping the Hill Giants again. We got red going in on the Hill Giants. I think there was a point where I was thinking of going green-red just because of the Curd Apes, but I ended up deciding to go black just because it has more like stopping power. Also, the oubliettes just seem really good. Basically exile as long as enchantment's there. Also, we stacked up on Dark Rituals, and also all our other kind of like mana generation stuff. So our Sapphires, our Rubies, and Black Lotus. Kind of the idea is to bring in these House from Beyond like Kurin was using last game to really just kind of like one punch kind of idea. To top that off too, we have Fireballs and Disintegrates. So we're really going for this idea of not having a lot of card draw, but making our X spells like hit hard when we can use them. So we have to be very careful about understanding when to use them as removal versus understanding when to use them to push. Generally, I think it'd be favoring push, because honestly, in a longer game, I don't think this deck will do too well. Besides that, we've got like Shivan Dragon, We got Rock Hydra, X spells, and also Pain Mountains to do things. Royal Assassin for some more board control. Sideboard wise, Soul Rings, more mana if we need it. Throne of Bone, mainly because it's a pretty funny name, and I'm playing black. Maybe Kieran's playing back. Then we have things like Black Knight, Anti-White Tech, Fourth Hill Giant in case we really need to get in there. Oubliettes. Magnetic Mountain, counter blue plays. We've got Shatters for the inevitable Gemsy's going to be running if those are issues. Red Elemental Blast if he's playing blue. Island of Wak Wak, just because I thought it was funny. Also, reducing a creature's power to 0 is pretty good. We threw an extra mountain in there because the majority of our sideboard is red, and we do have more swamps than mountains right now. So we might want to do a little correcting if we go more in the red direction. Again, extra disintegrate, more money. Flash Flyers, just in case he's playing white. Got a lot of white hate. Could pay off big, could not pay off big. Yes, we'll see. Channel Mana, Rowan Atkinson, wish me luck. Might not be the best deck, but it's a deck.
All right, everybody, we're back in the deck editing process. Well, the process is finished. We have a deck, and it is red and black. Now, I was very tempted to go red and blue with a bunch of flyers that could do serious damage to him quickly, but there's just so many good cards in black for us. We have our Demonic Tutor, we have our Dark Rituals, we've got our Mox Jet helps the plan. There's all sorts of things. Our Sengar Vampires brought us victory in our last game, so how can I say no to good old-fashioned Rakdos? Now, let's go card to card and see what we have. We got the Black Lotuses, obviously, Mox Emerald, Mox Jet, Soul Ring, all of our mana ramp. We brought in this Ring of Maroof, which I don't know if it's good, but it allows us to go into our sideboard and pull a card out, and I've learned that we can actually do that through this program. So you pay 5 mana, and basically you can pull a card from your sideboard. So we could pay 5 mana and get a white hate card, for example, if he's playing white. Now, I don't know if it's going to be any good, but it's funny, and we have a lot of mana ramp, so maybe the 5 mana isn't a big deal. In our creature lineup, we have our Royal Assassin to tap and destroy his tapped creatures. Now, we've got 4 Rook Eggs. Now, you might be wondering why we have these in the deck. They're 4 mana 0/3s, and when they go to the graveyard, you basically get a 4/4 red flying token named Rook, maybe? I don't really know. But the plan is, when these guys die, you get a huge 4/4 flyer to beat his face in. Now, they're fine. They're 4 mana. They're 0/3s. You got to get them killed. But then I realized we have Diamond Valley. Diamond Valley is a tap to sacrifice your creature and gain life equal to its toughness. Now, if that means we could play a Rook, we could sacrifice it to the Diamond Valley, gain 3 life, and get a 4/4 flyer out of the process. I don't think Colin's going to see that coming. We've got our Scathe Zombie package alongside our Zombie Master to give him support. There was a zombie we opened from Arabian Nights, but it was a 1/1 for 3, and its ability was kind of middling, so I didn't add it in. We brought in, of course, our 2 Sengir Vampires, amazing 5 mana 4/4 flyers. We brought in our 6 mana 5/5 flyer with Shivan Dragon, has fire breathing. We brought in this Uthin Troll. It's a 2/2 for 3, regenerates. It's a good blocker. We brought our Animate Dead. We brought in our Paralyzes, which I think we played last episode, and basically it's removal. Like, they have to pay 4 mana to get rid of the effect that's tapping their creature. So 1 mana removal seems pretty good to me. We have 4 Dark Rituals this time. They just played so well last game. I couldn't say no to bringing 4 in. We brought our Fork, which can copy an instant or sorcery that is either played by me or played by Colin, so that could be very strong. We've got our Howl from Beyond, which is another card that kind of brought us to victory last game, and quadruple Lightning Bolts, just like Colin brought in episode 1. Now, the thing with Fork, too, to remember is that it copies a spell, which means if we played a Howl from Beyond or a Fireball Disintegrate, which we also brought in, then that means if we copied it, it would copy the X value as well. So if we had 10 mana, for example, we could do Fireball X6 or 7 and then fork it and do another 6 or 7. So I think that could be a really interesting tech. Now, in our lands, we actually brought some other things other than basics. We brought our Diamond Valleys, which I mentioned. We also have a City of Brass, which can tap for any color mana, so black or red, and it does 1 damage to you. It's just a good card to have to be able to play the cards you need. Then we have our Bazaar Baghdad. I don't know if this is good in the deck, but it's tap to draw 2, discard 3. I feel like early game especially, if we can tap this to draw 2 cards and then get rid of 3 cards that we're not as excited about, it could be really powerful. Of course, we got our Demonic Tutor and then the Disintegrate Fireballs. In our sideboard, we brought in 2 City in a Bottle. We had 3 of them, but I thought it might be a little too much. So if Colin's playing a very Arabian Night heavy strategy, I think this could be a really funny card to play on him. We brought in Aladdin. steals artifacts, so if he's playing a lot of artifacts, we can take them. I don't know if he's going to be bringing in the Mock Sapphires, but I would if I was him, so it might be a good card to bring in. Black Knight if he's playing white. Evil Presence, which can turn a land into a swamp, which we've learned from last game, could be a good idea. Gloom, again, if he's playing white. And Magnetic Mountain if he's playing blue, which is a really good card against blue. Basically makes sure all their creatures can be tapped and not untap unless they pay a ridiculous amount of mana. Got Red Elemental Blast if he's playing blue. Shatters if he's playing artifacts, destroys a card. Terrors if he's not playing black. These are just amazing removal spells. And he's dancing in the other screen, always distracting me. God damn it, Colin. Flash Fires is a 4-mana sorcery that destroys all planes in play. So if he's playing white, that's really good. Now, I really think this Rook Egg Diamond Valley combo is kind of the crux of our deck, and then we have a couple other supporting strategies with the fast mana getting us to these strategies quickly. If we can get fast mana into a Shivan Dragon, we're laughing. So let's see how game 1 goes. I'll see you guys on the other side. Colin, I can show you the world.
Oh,
In this new expansion, the cards we have will make us look like fools. But that's okay, because I don't know the rest of the song.
I was gonna say we are fools.
Yeah,
And this set is shining, shimmering, splendid.
a whole new set, a whole new card pool to pick from. Yeah, so enough of the Aladdin jokes. Funny fact to the audience, me and Colin actually saw, I should say Colin saw my colors before we started. And
I would like to defend myself with this.
Okay.
So we're working with this new idea that we were going to show our kind of card lists to the audience. So Kieran had preemptively sent me a test link based off before we started to build our decks. So I clicked on it to make sure, like, you know, couldn't go in and edit it or anything. It was just viewing. So then after we were done building our decks, we were checking how much the costs were just for some fun. So I clicked on the tab and I saw his colors, but I was convinced it was my deck because it was a very similar color combination to what I had. So I was very confused.
Yes.
I didn't read the name or anything. And we also had the same naming conventions for our decks on the side.
Yeah.
So
That's
in my defense, I thought I was reading my deck until I realized it was the exact same cost as Kieran's deck.
Let us know in the comments. Do you think Colin actually fumbled? Or do you think that he is a meticulously planned villain in this case?
Who's to say?
Well, as you all know, we're now playing Rakdos versus Rakdos in Arabian Nights format. So links down in the description if you want to see our current pool of cards. And let us know in the comments if we're dumb and didn't see any strategies that you may see with your more skilled eyes than us filthy intellectuals. All right, Colin, well, let's roll the die here and start her off. Finally, a good roll for once. I get an 18.
4.
All right. Well, I get to go first for once, which hasn't happened in a while. I'm going to shuffle my deck a couple times. And we're going to draw 7 cards. Good luck and have fun.
Good luck and have fun.
All right. Let's look at this hand here. We've got some cards. Yeah, you know what? This hand is playable. I'll keep it.
Got some red cards. We got some black cards.
I've got some red cards. I got some black cards. Are you gonna keep your
I think I might
hand?
mulligan, actually.
Gonna mulligan. Ooh, off the losing record too.
I know. I like this better. So I will put this card on the bottom. You have to go, sir.
All right. I am going to start with untap, upkeep, draw. I don't draw because I'm turn 1. Main phase 1, and play the mountain, and then pass to you.
I'll go to upkeep and then draw. Ooh, baby. I will play a swamp. Tap said swamp. Play some Urg Raiders.
Urg Raiders.
Oh, sorry, I did this in the wrong order.
There's...
Yeah. Mox Ruby is also playing. Also realized, like, post-opening pack, that the black extra mana symbol is so hard to read that I thought Urg Raiders was 1 mana for so long.
There was a card,
there
was a card I opened that was triple blue, and it looked like there was a smudge next to the blue, and it turned out to be a 4, and so it was 7 mana for like a 6/8 or something. But I was like, wow, 3 mana for a 6/8. It had a lot of drawbacks, but I'm like, this actually may be playable. It was not playable at 7 mana. Since there's a 2 mana 2/3, and if you don't attack with them, you'll do 2 damage. All right.
Yep. And I'll pass the turn then.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw. Main phase 1. I will play a swamp. And I will play my own Mox Emerald. So we're tit for tat here. Tap for green, red, and black. And cast a Scathe Zombies, a familiar face.
Zombies are back.
Or faces, in this case.
Ooh, God, that means you probably have Swamp Walk. Uh-oh.
And I'll pass to you.
That's scary. Okay.
Zombie Master, come out and play.
Draw. Okay, I see you. In that case, I will play a swamp.
I will let you know that, like, most of my sideboard is fucking useless against your deck.
A lot of mine is too, honestly. I will go to combat and swing in.
I will take the 2.
Alrighty. In that case, I will go to my end step and pass the turn to you, sir.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw. Ooh, that's an interesting one. Not a great card, but ooh, actually, this is a really good card against what Colin has. Alright, we're gonna throw down a swamp, and I'm gonna pay 1 mana and cast Paralyze, targeting your Raiders.
Oh God. I was thinking of playing these cards in my deck.
So Paralyze taps your creature. You can't untap it unless you pay 4 mana on your untap step.
That hurts a bit.
I think it's untap. Yeah, during the untap phase, yeah. So
yeah.
And then it's gonna start doing damage to you, because those raiders just wanna go all over, right?
It's true. That's true.
The guy's gonna be foaming at the mouth by not being able to attack.
So it's not if it's tapped. Okay. Ugh, that's bad.
That's
a good card.
Good little combo. Good little combo.
Yeah.
Well, I put it in because I'm like, paralyzed for 1 mana. It's basically removal, right? Until later in the game.
Pretty close, yeah. Like, it's good to stop aggro.
Yeah. So I'm gonna swing in during combat. Should have gone to main phase. Go to combat. Swing in for 2.
Actually, yeah. In response, I will lightning bolt.
Ooh. All right. Fair enough. Scathe Zombies down. Past you.
Untap, but this doesn't untap. Because it can't. Upkeep, draw. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Interesting. I'm gonna play a City of Brass. Did you get City of Brass?
No, I didn't. That's a good pickup, though.
Yeah, it's a really good one, especially if you want to play multicolor.
Mm-hmm. Is there a third color?
I hate to say this, Colin, but you should have taken 2 damage from your Raiders.
Oh, shoot. Yes, sorry.
It's alright.
Boop, boop, boop.
I'll pass to you.
Insulting me.
Slow game is slow.
Slow game is slow. I'll go to untap. Guess I'll pay the 4. Untap the Urg. Keep. Draw. Play a mountain. I guess we'll go in and attack with the Urg Raiders.
I will be taking 2.
Alright. Slow game is slow. I'll pass the turn there.
Okay, untap, upkeep, draw. Maybe I should have played Library of Alexandria. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you have a lot of cards in hand, don't you? Oh, you have 4, I guess.
Main 1, pass to you.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh god, this is like the first episode again.
Mm-hmm. Where are my Hill Giants at? If you didn't play Hill Giant, I'm gonna be so disappointed in you.
Untap. I'll just pay for the 4 for the Urg Raiders again.
Ah, okay. I was hoping you wouldn't do that.
Okay. Draw. Okay. Play another mountain.
Okay.
And then I'll move to combat and swing in with the Urgs.
Take 2.
Go to the end step and pass turn.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. Play a swamp. And,
no, are you getting?
Actually, no. You know what?
Flooded?
I'm gonna actually keep the land in my hand. Sorry, I'm not gonna play the swamp.
Interesting.
I'm getting a little flooded.
Sorry, I will go to untap. Just gonna rejig this a little bit. Pay the mana like that to untap the Urg Raiders. Upkeep. Draw. Play a mountain.
Looks like you're getting as flooded as I am.
Yeah. It's a bit of a problem, but at least I have the 2 damage on the board. We'll be coming at you.
That's true. Sure, I'll take it.
Cool. And then we'll go to end step and pass turn.
Alright.
Slowly but surely we will get there.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Okay. Alright. That should save me some time at least. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go to main phase. Lose my mana. Go to main phase, tap.
Okay.
I will cast a Rook Egg. It's a 4-mana 0/3. If it goes to the graveyard, I get a 4/4 red flying creature. So it's basically a token.
Interesting.
All the extra text is just telling you how to play with tokens.
Yeah.
Because pretty sure this is one of the first creatures that implemented tokens. And tokens are creatures that basically enter the battlefield as creatures, but when they leave, they're just kind of annihilated. They just disappear. They do technically count as dying, though, later in the sets when that matters. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is one of the first token cards. So
4/4 flyer is nothing to slouch on,
well,
as I learned last time.
That's right, as you learned last time. I'll pass to you.
Untap. Yes, I will pay this iteration. Oh my god, everything's so messy now.
Trying to keep 2 red open.
Yes. So yes. Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Play a swamp.
Okay.
Tap. God, I hope I read this card right. I'm gonna play
Time Vault.
Oubliette. Oh god. I'm gonna play Oubliette on your egg.
Oubliette's a great card. Select a creature in play when Oubliette is cast. You know what? I'm gonna go look up the modern version of this. Yeah, so Oubliette is when Oubliette enters the battlefield, target creature phases out until Oubliette leaves the battlefield. Tap that creature as it phases in this way. I'm not going to go into what phasing is, but basically it just ceases to exist until Oubliette leaves the battlefield. Oubliette, hang on, get your filthy card off my card off my. I don't even know how to get it off.
Unattached. There we go.
Oubliette's trigger to target Rook Egg on the stack. I'm gonna pay 1 life to tap City of Brass and get a red mana. And I'm gonna cast Lightning Bolt, targeting my Rook Egg.
Ooh, it's pretty good.
Lightning Bolt will resolve first, deal 3 damage to Rook Egg. Rook Egg will die.
Oubliette has no target.
Oubliette has no target, but it's an enchantment, so it stays on the battlefield.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just hangs out?
Yeah, it just hangs out.
Cool.
I believe. Correct us in the comments. I know it hangs out. I don't know if he has to choose a new target. I don't think he does. So look at my beautiful baby boy.
It looks a little modern. Is that standard?
Oh,
I don't know.
This is Arabian Nights printing. The 8 represents how many cards you got in a pack.
The 8 Knights of Arabia. I think.
What's worth it? Keeping your creature or paying 2 life?
No, I think I'm gonna pass turn. I'm gonna take the 2 on my end.
Oh, we got him, boys. We got him. The Rook is there. Is that the sound the Rook makes, by the way? It's like okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. All right, we're on the offense now. I'm liking it. I feel like I have more pressure than you do, so I'm gonna go to main phase 1, start combat. I'm gonna swing in for 4 in the air.
I'll take 4.
All right, past you.
Untap. Oh my god, all the mana. Upkeep. Draw. Ooh. Mountain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Almost Aladdin's lamp time.
So close.
Do you actually have that in your hand?
I mean, I'll move to combat.
Oh wait, do you have Fireball?
I'll swing in.
Do you have Fireball? You cheeky little muck. Wait, that means if you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, you're X8 on Disintegrate or Fireball. That puts me at 1 if I take the damage, but next turn kills me if you get a land. God, yeah. Response, Lightning Bolt.
Okay.
Since we both have 4 Lightning Bolts in our deck, no doubt.
Jeez. Oh man.
I can't afford taking the damage, I don't think.
Okay.
And I'm on like a 2-turn clock. No, maybe a few more turns. Okay.
I will tap all my mana and cast Disintegrate at your face.
Really? You're not going to
Yes.
try to wait? Interesting. Okay, so what is that, 8 damage?
Yes, sir.
Can you imagine if I had like some reversal card? Like, I don't know.
Thanks.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm down to 3. Good
Alrighty.
gravy.
And the turn and pass it over.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
Please don't kill me. Oh god, that face. I hate
Okay.
this.
I'm going to play a swamp in my main phase.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Mox Jet.
Oh dear. Oh no, I think I know what's coming.
Go to
Crap,
combat.
should I have... Oh,
Swing for
God.
4.
Taking it.
Okay. Pass to you.
Really?
Really.
What are you up to? Untap, upkeep.
Oh, if
draw.
you draw a fucking Lightning Bolt, I'm dead. God, please no. Please no. No, you would have cast it already. You would have cast it already. You don't have it. Did you just top deck another fucking fireball? Oh, come on, man. You know what, though? I'm actually... That's really bad luck that you top decked that.
Disintegration.
I
had it in my hand. I had 2 disintegrates.
Oh, I had fireball, but there was no reason to use it because I couldn't kill you. The stupidest part, though, is had I played the other 2 lands in my hand over those turns that I was just saving them in my hand,
Oh,
I would have killed you.
You would have had enough. Oh, man.
I think I would have.
Well, that's what I was thinking when I cast Disintegrate. I was like, should I have killed the Drake? But then I'm like, this guarantees next turn.
Yeah.
So I had faith that you couldn't deal 12 damage in 1 turn.
It would have won me the game if I had just been playing my lands every turn.
Yeah. Hey, we'll take it. We'll take it.
Lesson learned. We'll see you in game 2, Colin. You
Let's
better
do
be ready for it.
Oh my god, I'm such a lucky bitch. Okay, so we got pretty lucky, I think, in that first game, because Kurin kind of misplayed by not playing his lands. But it is kind of funny, we're both playing like similar run and gun, fucking just charge at each other decks in a lot of ways. I don't think I'm going to change it up too much. I almost feel like I had too much ramp in that game, even though I was getting flooded, so I'm going to try something a little risky. I took out a Dark Ritual and a Swamp, actually, to add in 2 Shatters, just because I know he's running all his Moxes now. He's got the 2 Black Lotuses in there, maybe I can kind of wreck his day if he tries something crazy. That being said, keeping it simple, hopefully I can outburn and aggro him, and yeah, hail to the Hill Giant, baby.
Oh my god, I'm gonna get roasted for this one. You can't blame me, right? You can't blame me. We had Bazaar of Baghdad. I figured if I kept the lands in my hand, we could use them to draw cards off Bazaar of Baghdad. I know it was a little greedy, but I didn't expect... You know what, though? In hindsight, I should have not done that, knowing that I have 2 Disintegrates and a Fireball. Having the mana is kind of the point of those cards. So, lesson learned. Won't happen again. I think the Rook Egg strategy is actually really good, as we just saw in that last game. Alright, so as far as our sideboard is concerned, I brought in 2 Shatters just to deal with his mana rocks. To be honest, I probably should have mainboarded them because I know he's playing them, but it was good to kind of figure out what he was doing first. So I brought in the 2 Shatters. I removed the Ring of Maroof because our sideboard's terrible against his deck. We were hoping for him to play white, blue, anything that's not red and black. So I don't think it's a good card anymore. I also took out a Paralyzed. It might be a mistake, but it was like, what else do I cut? I want to keep my Disintegrates, Fireballs, 4 Lightning Bolts, 4 Dark Rituals. Can't really afford to cut any creatures, so it's a good card, but he was also playing kind of big mana, so I think that might be the right choice. I don't think he has enough Arabian Night cards that I've seen to play City in a Bottle, but Aladdin could steal his artifacts. It's just, it's a 4 mana card, it costs 3 to activate, so if I see he plays more artifacts than what we saw in the first game, then maybe, but let's see if we can figure this out in game 2. See you there. Colin, after sideboarding, you thought it couldn't get any worse for you, did you? But actually, my sideboarding was garbage, so...
Yeah, my sideboard... I don't know, there's some cards I put in. We'll see if they pay off. It'll be fun. It'll be fun, maybe.
Alright, well, I will be going first, and after shuffling my deck, I will be drawing 7 cards and hoping for a decent hand. Okay, this is a good hand. I'm pretty happy with this. I will keep.
This is funny, I guess? Sure, yeah, we'll keep this. We'll see where it goes.
Alright. Well, let's start off by me playing a mountain. Untap, upkeep, draw. Oh, fuck, I accidentally drew a card. It's okay.
No!
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. It was, I'll tell you it was a mountain. I drew a mountain, so I'll just put it.
Okay.
I'll pass it to you.
Big tech, big tech.
Yeah.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Okay, it's not terrible. Play Swamp. And yes, I'll pass turn. No reason. No reason.
Okay, untap, upkeep, draw. I believe you. Play a Swamp.
You didn't sideboard another color?
That's a really weird question to ask.
Just wondering.
I'll pass to you.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Ooh, I think I'll move to the end step and pass turn.
No. I mean, I hope
no reason.
No reason. Untap, upkeep, draw. Okay, I'll play a Swamp. Tap 3. and cast in main phase 1. We'll cast Zombie Master. Zombie Master.
I don't like that.
It has Swamp Walk, baby. Let's go.
I have 2 swamps. Crap.
You have 2 swamps. I'll pass to you.
Untap, upkeep, draw. No fucking way. Main phase. Mox Sapphire.
Oh, Jesus. Alright, I expected you to be playing them. Are you playing blue now?
Oubliette.
Oh, come on.
Because your Zombie Master is a valuable target.
I don't know how to phase this out.
That's the phase out box.
Is there a phase out box? Oh, here?
No,
Yeah, it's okay,
sure.
We'll just phase it out there, I guess.
we can do it for now.
Or better to put it.
Go to end step and pass turn.
Alright. Untap, upkeep. That really sucks. I really wanted to hit you with that. Ooh, okay. It's actually
As
not
far
a bad
as I
draw.
know, you only have 1.
I'm gonna play a Bazaar of Baghdad. I will tap the Bazaar of Baghdad to draw 2 cards.
Discard 3.
Discard 3 cards.
This is gonna be interesting.
Discard a mountain. Discard a lightning bolt. Discard a mountain.
Siphoning those lands.
Cast Soul Ring.
Ooh.
Pay 2 Demonic Tutor.
Oh no. Here we go.
What do we want though? That's the better question.
Black Lotus.
I don't need a Black Lotus actually at this point. It's actually not a bad one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. Oh, actually, I don't have the mana for that now. It's screwed up.
Black Lotus.
I was gonna take this, but I can't play this next turn unless I draw a land. So I guess we'll just grab this guy and put it in my hands. Although this is tempting too, because I could use it on this, but I don't have any way to deal with this. Yeah, I'll grab that and pass to you.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw.
No lands. Aw.
It's kind of nice. I think I need to slow this game down a bit.
Winter Orb.
Oh man, if only. I'm going to shatter your Soul Ring. After
Right.
throwing those 2 lands out.
Fine, be that way.
Move to my end and pass turn.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw. That really hurt. That hurts even more. Main 1, play a Diamond Valley. It's a land where I can tap
Diamond
to
Valley.
sack a creature, gain life equal its toughness.
Oh, yeah.
I have effectively 3 mana.
Because yeah, that was the other
no.
weird thing about those land cards is, I mean, like today in Magic you always get land plus another effect, right?
Yeah,
So,
I mean,
not-
these effects are
yeah.
very strong.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm gonna Bazaar Baghdad, draw 2, discard,
Discard 3.
disintegrate, lightning bolt,
Wow.
play a mountain, pass to you.
Wait, what was the third thing you discarded?
2 lightning bolts and a disintegrate.
Whoa.
Go
Man,
ahead.
you're struggling over
I'm
there.
digging deep, man. I'm digging deep.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
I'm throwing this game so hard. Oh my god.
I mean, if it makes you feel better, I would like to draw a creature one day instead. Pass turn.
I really need a land.
Oh no.
We got a land, boys. We got a
Oh
land.
god.
The stars have aligned. The stars have
Oh,
aligned.
no.
I'll play a swamp.
Ooh, okay, he's back online.
You'll see why I wanted that when I cast. Rearrange my lands here.
Wait, how many lands did you play?
Just 1.
Because you have like 5 mana now. You had 3 mana last turn.
No, I had 4 mana. I drew
Oh,
it. I
okay.
drew it. I Baghdaded into a land.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, sorry, I should have been clear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sengir Vampire, baby.
Oh god, he's back.
He's back and he's ready to haunt your veins.
I hate it.
I'll pass to you.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Wow, this is just getting a little disrespectful now, isn't it?
If you Oubliette my fucking vampire, I swear to God.
1 second, I need to think. God, there's like a YOLO play, but like I don't think it's worth it.
Come on,
I'll tap 1.
Give me the game so we
play
can go to game
Dark
3.
Ritual.
No, get out of here with that shit. I know you're gonna fireball my vampire. Get out of here.
Go tap a mountain and then cast Fireball. on your vampire for 4.
You know, a crueler player would show you that you only do 3 damage to my vampire because you only did Dark Ritual.
Wait, no, I played Dark Ritual.
Yeah.
And then
So you have 3 mana of your mana pool.
Oh, I have to tap 1 more.
Just
Sorry.
tap Judge? Judge?
Oh no.
Yeah, alright, my second vampire's dead. Well, alright, I'm top deck mode now. You're still in main phase. You're in draw step still.
Oops, end step past turn.
Tap, upkeep, draw. Okay, that is probably one of the better draws I could have made. Main phase 1. Tap 4 mana for my Rook Egg.
Okay.
And I'll pass to you.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
Neither of us have done any damage this game.
I know. It's kind of, I don't know. It's kind of a pain. Main phase. I need a creature, but now like I don't even really need a creature because you have your Rook Egg back out. I'll move to end step and pass turn.
End of your turn, I will tap the Diamond Valley to sacrifice the Rook Egg.
Big brain.
Land gang, we got there. I'm gonna gain 3 life from its toughness, and I'm gonna get a 4/4 bird.
Big brain plays. The synergy.
That was the combo I was explaining to you when we were building decks. Was like
I
saw the Diamond Valley, and I was like, well, maybe in like a deck later when we care about sacrificing creatures and stuff, you know, killing your own creatures. And then I saw Rook Egg, and I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, it's like that's kind of good.
Yeah. And I will untap, upkeep, draw. Main phase 1.
Oh no, he's playing something else.
Rook Egg.
Really? Oh my god, you got 2 of those?
I got
those are pretty good cards.
I got 7 Rook Eggs.
You got 7 Rook Eggs?
That's why I saw, and I got 2 Diamond Valleys. So
Yeah.
I'm like, and with Demonic Tutor, it may as well be one of the other, right? Like,
Yeah, really. Oh my god.
So I'll go to combat here.
2 damage.
This is how we.
Damn, that's good, dude.
This
That's
is
really
how
good.
we get to game 3, boys and girls. Go 4 damage
Yikes.
in the air.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oops.
Pass to you.
Not too many. I gotta get something. I mean, wait, a swamp?
Alright, go
Oh
ahead.
gosh, what is the play here?
You're gonna have 2 big birds flying down on you pretty soon here.
Go 8, so you get me down to 8, which is scary in your.
2 turn clock, my man.
Or I can.
To be fair, I can only do 4 damage right now with like a fireball.
This is. Oh my god, I'm gonna get so much hate for doing this, but I think I'm gonna pass turn.
Untap. Oh, sorry. At the end of your turn, I will sacrifice the Boop.
Caca.
Draw. Okay. Main phase 1. Start a combat. Attack step. 8 damage. Unless you want to react. Sorry.
Take the 8.
Take the 8. Pass to you.
He's top decking. How much gas could he possibly get?
2 Rook Eggs in a turn in a row.
It's pretty brutal. Untap, upkeep, draw. This is so awkward. Wait, I could do that then. What do I need?
Super cut of Colin saying, yes, awkward. Oh, yes, of course, sure.
I'm just trying to see if there's a better way to do this. Depends what I value, I guess. This is so unfortunate because if I just yellowed it, I think I would have won.
Really?
Yeah.
To be fair, it's similar vein of what my problem was last game, right?
Yeah, I'm playing a little too scared. That's the problem.
Be scared.
Gosh. A dark ritual.
How many dark rituals do you have?
Into a dark ritual.
Oh. Sure. What's the worst that could happen?
Tip, 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 tip. Fireball.
Okay. Are you gonna pump
Splitting.
the sapphire mana in there?
Sorry?
Are you gonna throw the sapphire mana in there?
I'm dealing 8 right now, right?
Okay, well you had 6, 7, 8, 9. You had 9 mana in the mana.
Oh,
pool.
for each target, so yeah, I would have to.
So you have
do
10,
the
you have
mod
10 mana,
sapphire.
10 mana in your mana pool. 1 goes to the base target, which is 1. So that brings it to 9. And then an extra mana for each target beyond the first. So you're doing 8, and then you're splitting it 4 and 4.
Yeah. So yeah, I think I can do 4 and 4 of that.
I think you're correct. So You're targeting both birds. In response, I am going to sacrifice a bird with my Diamond Valley to gain 4 life.
Okie doke.
And with that, we've hit Filthy Casual's all-time high score of life with 30 life.
Oh my god. I just gotta get you to hit some lands here.
Yep.
And we can crawl our way back into this game. Sooner or later, I'll draw a creature, hopefully.
Fair enough. Untap, upkeep, draw. I will play a swamp.
Okay.
Pass to you.
That's good news. Untap, upkeep, draw. I will 1, 2, 3, 4 to play Guardian Beast.
The heck is this?
It kind of looks like it only has 1 leg, which is my favorite part about it. But basically, as long as he is untapped, all my non-creature artifacts cannot be further enchanted, destroyed, or taken under someone else's control. If something occurs that would destroy the Guardian Beast and artifacts simultaneously, the Guardian Beast is destroyed, but the artifacts are not. If an artifact is enchanted or stolen while Guardian Beast is tapped, it remains so when the Guardian Beast becomes untapped. So it
as
kind of
long as it's untapped, it protects your artifacts.
Yes.
Okay.
Should have gone to main phase 1, and we'll move to the end and pass the turn.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw. That was a good draw, I think. Yeah. Colin, I will be tapping a mountain, and a swamp, and a swamp, and a swamp, and a swamp, and a
That's
mountain.
a lot of mana. Oh no.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2 in the red and black pools. And I will cast Black Lotus for 0 mana.
Oh no, you're gonna fireball me, aren't you?
Sacrifice for 1, 2, 3 red, and disintegrate to your face for 8 exactly.
Exactly 8.
Sorry to be dramatic, but I just wanted to.
In response, I'll lightning bolt myself.
Okay, that's fair. Perfect. Well, managed to survive game 2.
Ooh.
What'll happen in game 3? I have a couple of ideas now brewing in my head for sideboard, so I'll see you in the next game, Colin.
Alright, see you in the next game. I need to fucking think. Okay, so that was kind of an unfortunate game. Getting the back-to-back eggs for Kurin was probably what won him. I felt honestly like we were in a fairly good position. I opted to be like way more defensive, like with the board wipes and stuff, but honestly I think if I just went for it, there was a good chance I could have just blew him up. But cold feet, I kind of switched the deck around a bit again just because I got flooded again. I moved in the Island of Wak Wak because he has a lot of flyers, as Kurin does, so I feel like it might be good tech. You know, if those rock eggs come back out, if that vampire comes back out, you know, he's probably running some other stuff. You know, I had to do it. It's game 3. I had to get in the last Rowan Atkinson, and hopefully the Hill Giants will march. Hopefully I'll get another creature besides the Urgrators. I have a lot of them. We'll see how it goes. It's still kind of the same game plan. This deck isn't rocket science. It's just kind of go for it and hope I can blow Kurin up before he blows me up.
All right, so that went pretty well for us. We did get some lucky draws. Probably Bazaar of Baghdaded us into almost a grave, but thankfully dug our way out with those birds. So yeah, that was a tight game. Now, what did I do with the sideboard? I kept our 2 shatters because I figure it's still pretty good. The big thing is that fucking Oubliette. It literally shuts down whatever we have, and I have no enchantment removal in these colors, except for City in a Bottle. So I saw he had that lightest creature of his. I saw that he had the Oubliette. I think it's worth bringing in the City in a Bottle. I don't know if City in a Bottle counts lands from Arabian Nights. I think that'd be too cheeky even for me. But if it can hit that Oubliette and get it off the field or some of his creatures, I think it's a good card to bring in. I took out a Swamp because I figured we've been pretty mana heavy so far, although maybe last game wasn't necessarily the best indication of that. I also took out the other Paralyze, which it is good, but I think having that removal for his creatures, like the Paralyze and the City in the Bottle kind of effectively do the same thing. The only concern is that City in a Bottle doesn't let me play my Arabian Nights cards. And so my Rook Egg strategy is kind of dead in the water. We'll hold it in our hand, and worst case scenario, we can get rid of it to Bazaar of Baghdad. Let's go to game 3. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back with game 3. Colin, have you on the ropes this time? This is anyone's match. This is
It's
anyone's
so close.
match. It is
I
pretty
do think
close.
this is way closer than our previous 2 episodes. I mean, we are also playing similar decks.
That is true. That is true. Our the first game you stopped me pretty
Yeah.
hard with the Hill Giants. Second match, I should say, second episode. I did get you with those flyers. So this has definitely been a lot tighter. I'm guessing you're gonna go first.
Yes, please sign me up.
All right. Well, good luck and have fun.
You too, and Rowan Atkinson, we trust.
Did you side in Hill Giants or?
I ain't saying anything.
What? You gonna keep that hand of yours?
Yes. I would want nothing more in my hand right now.
I'm gonna mulligan because this is hot trash. How do I mulligan? How do I mulligan? Ha! Alright, this is definitely better. I will throw... It's actually kind of tricky what I want to put back. I think I'm going to throw this out because it only really cares about 1 card and I already have a bunch more. So, bottom of library, and go ahead.
Alright. I will play a mountain. Untap, upkeep, do not draw.
Damn.
Main phase 1.
You gotta
Play
love,
my mountain.
You gotta love those mountains as entering the battlefield
And
turn
pass
0.
turn. Oh yeah.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
You have 2 Black Lotus. I have pre-game mountains.
Pre-game mountains. Mountain, pass.
Riveting gameplay. Untap, upkeep, draw. Main phase 1. I will play a swamp, and then I will pass turn.
Tap, upkeep, draw. Main phase 1, swamp.
Stop copying me.
Dark Ritual, Rook Egg, pass.
Okay. Interesting, interesting.
I figure I should get something on the field.
Upkeep, draw. Play a mountain.
Do you know I actually have original Arabian Night Rook Eggs in the binder?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't even remember where I got them from. But...
Wonder how much they're worth. Probably not too much. I will play Hill Giant.
Oh god, sure. How are you playing Hill Giant? He costs 4.
Oh shoot, my bad.
Get out of here with
I'm not
that
playing
shit!
I always make that mistake. Why do I think they're 3 mana?
Because you think they're better than they are. Ah!
Probably. Oof.
Untap, upkeep,
Smack talk's coming.
draw. Well, that's an interesting draw. Main 1, Mountain, Dark Ritual,
Uh-oh. This is another Rook Egg.
Sengir Vampire.
Oh god.
A little better than a Rook Egg. Go ahead.
On your end step.
Do it. Do it, you son of a
I'm gonna
bitch.
double lightning bolt your vampire.
Double lightning bolting the Sengir?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll take the 2 for 1, sure. I guess that's fair if you don't have another out for it.
Untap, upkeep, draw, a swamp. Now I'll play Hill Giant.
No! Hill Giant. Most
And then I'll pass
underwhelming.
turn.
Most
Can't deal
underwhelming
if you're flying.
conclusion. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Interesting card.
Sink your vampire.
1, 2.
I feel like I got the Dark Ritual out for it too. It's not a terrible trade.
I'll pass.
Could have been worse.
I missed my 4th land drop, Colin.
Untap, upkeep, draw. That's good news for me.
Bad news for me.
Main phase 1. I will play a...
Oh god,
Hill
no! No! No!
I'll move to combat. And the Hill Giant will attack.
I'll block.
Okie doke.
I don't know why
Pop
you
that
did
egg.
that.
Instant.
Why did you
Oh.
want me to have my 4/4? I don't understand.
I'll pass to your turn.
Okay, untap.
No reason.
You're making me spooked here, bud. I'll play a mountain, my main phase. Oh, go to combat. Swing for 4. It's base race time.
Alrighty.
Base race.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. Well.
I'll pass to you.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Main 1.
What do you have? Another
Interesting.
Ublia? If you Ublia the token, it just dies. Because when a thing phases out, I don't think... Oh, actually, no. Tokens can phase out. Now that I'm thinking
Right.
about it, yeah. It's weird. Oh,
I'll
not the
tap to
Ur
play it.
Graders.
Graders. And then I'll The Giants will come marching in for 6.
I will lightning bolt one of them.
Okie doke.
Take 3.
Erg.
Urgh. You could...
Oh, pass my turn.
Alright. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Sure. Pay 3. Cast a Scathe Zombie.
Ooh.
And go to combat and swing in for 4. Just literally a base race.
Oh my gosh.
Pass to you.
I mean, that's kind of what our decks were built for, as far as I can tell. So.
It's true.
Draw, main 1. Oh, buddy.
Please don't attack with the Air Graders. I really want you to take the 2 damage.
Attack the Giant and the Ergs.
Take 5, my man.
Okie doke. In second main phase, I'm going to play a card that I'm going to call Shazam, the Djinn.
Shazam as in Shaquille O'Neal Shazam?
Yeah.
Wasn't that like one of those weird isn't that the Mandela effect? Is it like Shazam wasn't actually a thing or some shit?
What?
Yeah, like Shaquille O'Neal was never a GD named Shazam. Hang on, we're gonna go on a little tangent.
Okay.
We're gonna go on a little tangent here. Sinbad Shazam, the movie that doesn't exist. Said the introducers. Many share the detailed memories of Shazam and claim that the film has disappeared from existence. However, what does exist is a 1996 film entitled Kazam, starring basketball player Shaquille O'Neal as a genie who helps a young boy find his father. But those who believe in the existence of Shazam just claimed it to be the twin film, like A Bug's Life and Ants.
Oh, well.
So you're Kazam.
I believe in Shazam.
This is the Kazam Djinn.
I never knew anything about this, but now I do. So
deals 1 damage during your upkeep, but he's a. I thought he was 2 mana. 2 is
so
hard to see.
When I first saw the card, I thought he was 2 mana. I'm like, this is insane! Like a 2 mana 5-drop in the card packs you've opened. Holy.
Yeah. 5/5
anyways.
Still. Yeah. All right.
Passing that turn.
Okay.
Want a base race? Let's base race.
Okay. Draw. I need to do the math.
Ooh. Don't do the math. Just do it. Just do it.
Colin, you're gonna be so salty.
What?
I'm gonna go to combat. Swing for 4. Blockers. Does Kazam the Djinn?
Oh no.
Fly?
You have, like Black Lotus and then like
Black Lotus isn't
Howl
an
from Beyond or something.
Black Lotus isn't an instant spell. Come on, Colin. Let's be real.
Dark Rituals?
Get real.
Okay. do your thing. Kill me. Do it.
Dark Ritual.
Oh god.
Dark Ritual.
Oh no. You are Howl from Beyonding.
5 mana black, so 4x, 5, 6, 7x, Howl from Beyond, x7.
That's 11. You don't kill me.
You're right. I passed to you.
Oh, the Djinn on my turn. No. Dang it.
Kazam!
Oh, that's brutal.
You know that? You know the little guy he's holding with his fingers, Colin?
Yeah.
That's you.
Oh god. I got Shazam.
You got Shazam.
That's crazy how many Dark Rituals you had. You had all 4?
I drew all 4.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, I had you next turn as well. Ugh.
I mean, that was the thing. We were like both on the edge of winning. Like, I couldn't have I guess I could have blocked the 5/5 Djinn, but I would have still taken 5, gone down to 7. How are you gonna win otherwise?
Yeah. Well, I had my own Howl and Fireball. I just drew a land too.
Oh, so you would have had
so I could
4.
kill a blocker.
Yeah, you would have been x4, so that would have been 6, 7, 8, 9. You would have done 9 to me, so I would have been at 3.
Yeah.
And then what was my next draw, just out of curiosity? In my next draw I couldn't even play, it was a Shivan Dragon.
Oh, you had a Shivan Dragon, I had one too.
Yeah. The Lang Gang picked up another match.
Brutal.
Another episode goes to us. What did you, okay, let's start with what did you open? As I recline in my chair, what did you open up in the Wheel of Fortune?
Oh, I got 3 packs, and honestly I didn't really get anything crazy.
Nothing in the beta packs?
No, like, I got a lot of Lightning Bolts and Hill Giants. I
Hey.
got Righteousness as one of my rares.
Okay. To be fair, you were
Not just
asking for
regular.
Hill Giants last episode, so
It's true.
you did get what you wanted.
I got the Ink of Mishra.
Oh, okay. I mean, that
And
Anka Mishra's
my last one was Sunglasses of Urza, so like...
yeah. Anka Mishra's interesting because like later down the road, if I'm playing a land fall deck or something, you know, like some really heavy land deck, having a couple Anka Mishra could be really good. What did you get from the anything from the Arabian Nights packs? Actually, I can show you my deck here.
I think there's a lot of good stuff, but like again, I didn't really know.
I'm happy to see you playing the Mox Sapphires at least.
Yeah, I'm still on the fence about them. I'm not gonna lie, even though everyone will hate me in the comments for that.
3 Oubliettes. That's pretty good. That's a really good card.
Dude, I got 7 Oubliettes.
Did I get? I didn't think I got any Oubliettes.
I got maybe not 7, but like I got more than 4. Like I was shocked.
I legitimately think I didn't get any because I don't remember seeing this card.
It's a good card.
It is a good card, and I was sweating bullets in the because I was like, I have nothing to deal with enchantments.
Well, that's the thing. There's not a lot of enchantment destruction yet.
No,
I've noticed.
Ooh, Island of Wak Wak.
Yeah, I threw that in because I'm like, you're playing so many flyers.
Dude.
I need, like, something.
Yeah, that would have hosed me. Holy crap, nice. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are finished episode 3, Arabian Nights. I think one of us flew away on the magic carpet ride while the other one was left in the Cave of Wonders. However, that said, it was a very close game, and either of us could have been genies trapped in the bottle. So, or
Damn, do you have, like, a list you're going through right now?
No, that's all improv. Next episode is Antiquities, which is, if I believe I know my magic correctly, has a lot of artifact stuff in it. So those shatters and such, and those Aladdins and those other cards that care about steel artifacts and such, those are going to get a lot better because I'm pretty sure there's some pretty powerful artifact synergies in Antiquities. So we're slowly approaching some of the worst sets in Magic. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, I guess we'll see if we can make use of some 10 mana Aladdin's lamps, because I sure as shit ain't playing that right now.
Give me those pyramids.
If you want to see our card pools, like I said, it's down in the description. Let us know if we did anything wrong in the comments, as always. And continue to untap, unkeep, undraw, uninvite guests you do not like from your house, because they shouldn't be there. They're actually right there behind you. I got him to look. Anyways.
Yeah. But make sure to have fun.
Yes, have fun. Have fun. And as always, we at Filthy Casuals are tipping our cards, and we hope that you will continue to tip with us. And here's a tip: don't eat yellow snow. It's the first thing that comes to mind when I think of bad tips, because I'm never prepared for this segment of the show. So, oh dear indeed. Yeah, we'll see you next time. All right.
Next time.